Officer Larry DePrimo with the New York Police Department was pictured doing something very, very kind for a homeless man who was barefoot. He gave him basically boots that are appropriate for all seasons. They're all weather boots. And he also gave him a clean pair of socks that he can wear. And he reportedly said, "I have these size 12 boots for you. They're all weather. Let's put them on and take care of you." Now,
That's great.
It is great. This photo went viral. Everyone's been talking about it. As of Thursday morning, it had about 109,000 shares. So everyone's talking about it. Oh, look at the sweet guy. But Salon kind of came at it from a different perspective. That
I bet they did, those libs.
It was an interesting perspective. So the NYPD took this picture. They put it up on their website. You know, it's great PR, and I can understand that. And I don't want to belittle what this officer did because it is kind. But Salon basically doesn't want you to think like, oh, the NYPD is different now. They're like these caring people. I mean, they've been brutal to homeless people, especially in the past year. So
look, one guy being a decent guy doesn't change your record on civil liberties, whether it's how they treated and spied on Muslims, or the Occupy movement, or what they're doing to homeless people.
Yeah, or the stop and frisks. I mean, the NYPD has been involved in so many controversial issues this year alone. And, you know, one video that we unfortunately didn't get to on our show, but I think you guys should definitely check it out. You know, officers were caught brutalizing a homeless guy who was sleeping at a Brooklyn Jewish community center. Okay, he was just sleeping, and they tased him, and it was brutal, and that video went viral. So that's just one of many examples, and that's not to say the entire force is bad. There are great cops out there that are doing great work, but there is a problem that should be addressed as well. So
yeah, no, I'll go further. I mean, it's the leadership. It's Ray Kelly. He doesn't really care about the law. He's like, the law applies to you, it doesn't apply to me. I'll stop and frisk anybody I like. And the overwhelming percentage of people who are stopped and frisked are minorities, of course. Oh, whoa, what a wild coincidence. Constitution, who cares, right? Oh my God, spying in on Muslims, innocent Muslims who didn't do anything wrong, who you have no suspicion on, the law be damned. Infiltrating Occupy, the law be damned. We're only the law enforcers, so that kind of lawless attitude comes from the top from Ray Kelly. And I don't think it reflects on the guys who are doing the job to any degree like it does on Ray Kelly. And this guy seems like a great guy, and God bless his heart. And look, it's a great story, but it shouldn't be so surprising to us that our cops are there to protect and to serve us. That's what it says in the car, to serve and to protect, right?
If it says it on the car, it must be true.
Right? I mean, that's the slogan.
Right.
And so, and they're supposed to be the finest, and this was a moment where they were the finest, and it's
Definitely.
great.
Yeah, and as I said before, I don't want to belittle what he did. It was great. But, you know, what you said was absolutely right. You have to look at the leadership and the bigger picture.